Hello dear friends, this is Amir Sheikh. Welcome to the chemistry channel. After the DDQ, another reagent that is applicable for oxidation of what active methyl function is selenium dioxide, and the formula is SeO2. So, this is an SeO2 reagent. It is an oxidizing agent, particularly in the +4 oxidation state. In the presence of some drops of water, so that reagent will be called the selenous acid. Okay, you know that non-metallic oxides, particularly they show the acidic character, and whenever you mix some few drops of water with SeO2, so it will be converted to selenous acid, and that is the active species in this reaction. So, this reaction is also be called as what? Relay oxidation. Now, we will see some physical properties of what selenium dioxide. So, it is a colorless crystalline solid which is soluble in solvents like dioxane, ethanol, acetic acid and acetic anhydride. This reagent is extremely poisonous and should be carefully handled. It is a very selective type of oxidizing agent. This exists in the polymeric chain with an alternatively the selenium and oxygen type of linkage, and the compounds of selenium are generally poisonous and they have the smell. Okay, we will see the linkage of this one. This is the polymeric structure of selenium dioxide. Here selenium and oxygen, they are alternate in the position. This is the actual structure of selenium dioxide, and now we will see the applications of this reagent. First of all, this reagent is applicable to these 5 categories. First is alpha positions of withdrawing groups converts to carbonyl function. Here look at this example, nitromethane is given and that methylene group or CH3 group is converted into aldehyde. So, this is the first application, that is alpha position of electron withdrawing group should be converted into the respective carbonyl function. Then benzylic position is converts to again carbonyl group, like example toluene is converts to benzaldehyde. Third application is what? Allylic CH function is again oxidized to allylic alcohol. Now, allylic is different. Okay, so that is sp3 hybridized carbon is attached to that sp21. So, that carbon is an active carbon. So, it will be oxidized to the respective alcohol and the formation of allylic alcohol, which is the important substrate in Sharpless epoxidation. Okay. So, look at these reactions here. Propene get converts to this allylic alcohol. Okay. So, that CH3 is oxidized to the CH2OH. Another application is what? Heterocyclic CH functions. For example, we have 2-methyl pyridine is given, that will be converts to what? Aldehyde, or vigorous conditions converts to what? The acid. Okay. So, these are the important applications one can say of selenium dioxide. We will see one by one. First of all, now allylic oxidation, how this allylic oxidation will be proceed. So, for that allylic one can say oxidation. So, there are certain rules are there. Okay. So, first rule is govern that. So, we have to first select the more substituted site of what carbon. Okay, that will be oxidized first preferentially, and if there is a similarity in the substitution, then first prefer toward the formation of what? E alcohol. So, resulting alcohol should be what? The E now. Okay, based on that we can have the strategy now. Okay, let us see some example regarding this one. Okay, so look at this one. So, selenium dioxide is electron deficient reagent, so it cannot be oxidized to electron deficient alkene. So, look at this one. So, this is an group double bond which is connected with the 2-methyl group and 1 substituted carbon. So, first remember that you should be identify the more substituted end of what? sp2 hybridized carbon. So, lower end of this carbon sp2 hybridized carbon is more substituted because it attached with 2-methyl group. So, it will be oxidized. Now, which one? Either left one or the right one, it depend upon what? The stereochemistry of what resultant product. So, it should be E now. Okay, that is why your selected methyl group at the right side, which will preferentially oxidize to alcohol. Okay, and that is why your product becomes like this one. Look at this one, another example is given now. Again, selenium dioxide in the presence of tertiary butanol and the dichloromethane is the solvent. So, here 3 methylene groups are given 1, 2 and 3 already they are remember like this one. So here third one will be oxidized and will be converted to what a alcohol, because preferential product is what E alcohol. First rule is what we have to identify more substrate end of the carbon, okay, that is end of the double bond carbon, and second one your product should be what have the E type of what stereochemistry, okay, like this one now. So, so based on that we should know about E and Z nomenclature, okay. So, E and Z nomenclature are basically the stereochemical outcomes, okay. We have to first give the priority and based on that we can be classified whether it is E or whether it is Z now. So, look at this reaction now, here in the box particularly here cyclohexane group is there and attached with the ethylene group, reacts with the SiO2 and SiOH, okay, you get the tertiary allylic alcohol, and then in the presence of some specific reagent it will be converted to conjugated one. So, that type of the reaction is called the Babler oxidation. You should know about the Babler oxidation, okay, you must remember like this. Then let us example here cyclohexene should be converted to cyclohexanol, okay. Yes. Now, most important thing is what is the mechanism of this reaction. So, mechanism of this reaction is in a reaction followed by 2,3 sigma tropic shift. Now, always whenever we are converting that olefin to what alcohol, so it is a type of a two combination of the reactions. One is in reaction which is an example of a pericyclic reaction, and second one is what 2,3 sigma tropic shift, also the example of a pericyclic reaction, okay. Now, let us see the example here. So, SiO2 which is already in the +4 oxidation state reacts with your substrate, and now this yellow colored hydrogen is an active hydrogen, first react with that oxygen, make the bond with that, and your double bond is reacted with the selenium. So, it makes the cyclic transition state, and this one that reaction is called what the in reaction. So, in reaction is nothing but the what a transfer of allylic hydrogen toward the unsaturated system, okay. Here that hydrogen from your substrate is transferred to your reagent, okay, and formation of a bond now selenium carbon bond is developed. So, this compound is called organoselenium, okay, is it clear? Now, after that transformation and after that in reaction, so there is a 2,3 sigma tropic shift. What is sigma tropic shift now? Sigma means a sigma bond, tropic means migration. So, migration of an atom or a group along with the sigma bond, that is called the sigma tropic shift, and here it is an example of 2,3 sigma tropic shift. So, here 2, that is 2 oxygen will transform to migrate to 3, okay, 3,2 bond becomes a shift to 2,1 and 1,1 bond become breaks towards selenium. So, here you get this, okay, and finally decomposition of this compound, that is the removal of water, you can get this compound that is called allylic alcohol, and your byproduct is what selenium hydroxides, okay, and finally removal of again water will be converted to SeO. So, precipitate will be obtained SeO, and that SeO is in +2. So, previously it is in +4 oxidation state, now it becomes what the +2, okay. So, this is actually called the oxidation of what active methylene functions to the alcohol. Now, second so here reactant in SeO2 that is +4 oxidation state, and in a product it is in +2, byproduct is +2 now, okay. So, like this. So, here then second application is oxidation of what carbonyl compounds, and that is called the relay oxidation. Here the star carbon, that is called the active carbon, will be converted to the carbonyl system, okay, and one of the best reagent to convert a simple carbonized to dicarbonized, and that dicarbonized compounds are used in the benzylic acid rearrangement reactions, okay. So, here the reaction is given, okay. So, acetone will be converted to what 1,2 carbonized system, okay. We will see the mechanism of this. Just wait. Okay, this is the example. Say. So, first we will see some examples, and then we will be proceed to the another one, okay. So, what are the applications of this reagent now? The second application is what carbonyl compound to 1,2 diagram system. Again the mechanism is what same, in reaction followed by 2,3 sigma tropic shift. So, first one transfer of allylic hydrogen or the active hydrogen toward the unsaturation, formation of that bond, you get this type of the compound OSE, and then 2,3 sigma tropic shift will be release the water, finally we get the 1,2 dicarbonyl compound. Okay. And now in this reactions, selenium dioxide is converts to only the selenium. Okay. So, this is the difference between your first reaction and the second one. Okay. Is it clear? So, in the first reaction your byproduct is what? SeO, that is in +2 oxidation state, while in this case your selenium in the 0 oxidation state. Has same mechanism is given, that is in followed by 2,3 sigma tropic shift, and there are various examples are given here. So, look at this example here, acetophenone is converts to the 1,2 dicarbonyl compounds. Again here the same example. Okay. So, there are many more examples are given now, okay, in the various quality books particularly. So, you can find it and try to solve with the help of this mechanism. Then another application is what, some miscellaneous applications are there. Okay. So, whenever we have triple bonds are there, again back to again further converts to 1,2 dicarbonyl compound, then like this, and whenever what sp hybridized carbon with hydrogen is there, it will be converted to what, carboxylic acid. Okay. This is example diphenyl methane, it will be converted to what, benzophenone. Okay. Here this is the most important example where 2-methyl quinoline is given, and that will be treated with the selenium dioxide, it will be converted to what, formyl, okay, 2-formyl quinoline, okay, like this. So, these are the some applications, and last one, it's catalytic act as a catalyst also. So, when this type of the compound is given, it will be converts to dehydrogenated one. Okay. So, these are the some applications regarding this selenium dioxide. Okay. Now, is any other applications of that reagent which is useful in the organic synthesis? Yes, this reagent is very useful, particularly for the conversion of simple carbonyl compounds to conjugated one, and you know that conjugated type of the carbonyls have lots of applications in the organic synthesis. So, we will see how to convert simple carbonyl compounds into conjugated one. So, let us look the example here, okay, and how it can be transformed to this one. So, here in the reactant saturated one. Okay. So, if we not consider suppose it a benzene or simple consider the R. So, here we can find that, so conjugated will be product will be formed now. How it will be there now? Okay. Or the second example, cyclohexanone will be converted to cyclohexenone, and that reaction is called the what, selenation reaction. Okay. What are the reagents are required? Now, this is the first reactant with the base, that is LDA, abstract the proton from alpha position, generate the negative charge, it will be undergo the enolization process, and after that reacts with the phenyl selenium bromide. It is an electrophilic reagent, and that carbanion which is developed recently, that will be react with the selenium and formation of organoselenium compound. Okay. After that organoselenium compound, it will be oxidized with the help of hydrogen peroxide. You know that hydrogen peroxide is one of the best oxidizing agent, it delivers the oxygen and your water will be free. So, you get this one, okay, SeO, and finally under the presence of what, heat. So, this compound is said to be a selenoxide, it is not organoselenium, it is a selenoxide compound, and that selenoxide compound undergo the what, type of what, elimination reactions. You already learned in the semester 2 particularly. So, that type of the elimination reactions are high temperature type of the elimination reactions, okay, and it is a type of what, syn elimination. So, where the leaving groups should be from what, the hydrogen, and that leaving group should be on the same side. Okay. So, and this example is called pyrolytic elimination of selenoxide group, and then selenoxide group will be eliminated, and finally you will get this product. So, simple cyclohexanone is converted into the cyclohexenone, one of the best applications of that reagent now. Okay. So, in this way, so this is the applications of, one can say, the reagent that are be useful in the organic synthesis. Okay. So, hope you enjoy this lecture. So, if you have any difficulty regarding this, you can mention your questions in the comment box, and we will continue this lecture with the help of our different reagents in the oxidation family in organic synthesis. So, thank you for watching this lecture, and never miss a bell icon for latest update. Thank you.